Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog-a-day, and today is Thursday the 22nd, and today was a lovely beautiful day outside. Some rain, some wind, hot. Summer's supposed to be over, I thought, but down here it's never over, and we had a couple nice teasing days where we thought the weather was going to be nicer than what it turned out to be, and it just got dumb hot upon so many levels still. So I got this morning, got a few things taken care of, nothing real major. Went and got my run in. I ended up basically riding over to work with Karen, hung out there, basically the car ride, rode over with her, then I basically ran back here to the house. Just something different to see. It's one of the things that gives me the chance to basically run my distance I want without having to double up as much by the time you run there and run back kind of thing. So it worked out real well for me. I got back here to the house, got a few things taken care of, hopped in the hot tub, trying to loosen my body up and all the fun that comes with it. I actually got in the hot tub before I went for my run. Came back, got in the hot tub again, went ahead and got myself showered, got myself cleaned up. Had a chiropractor / physical therapist appointment, so I drove over to Beachside, took the motorcycle over, and hung out up there with them. And it's the first time is a pretty long ordeal because they're doing a bunch of the follow-ups and the, or not really follow-up, I guess the initial questioning, what injuries have you had in your life and different things, and what are you here hoping to gain and all that fun stuff. So we went through it. They did some cupping, did some adjustments and stuff, did some the sock things with the you put your legs in it with these air bags that go up to almost up to your hips. And the way Karen talked about stuff, these are not the same ones I'd had before when I tried out in Boston before the marathon. They're not the same thing. These things are wussy in return. So the other ones felt like they were going to rip your ankles off. They were pushing so much pressure through, and these were just kind of they felt like a heavy snake laying on your leg, not a constrictor constricting and pushing blood flow around. So it is what it is. They worked on my heel some. They did some ultrasounds. They did some on my back. They did some other things and stuff. Just trying to figure out what it is. Give me some stretching ideas and whatnot on the foot, the heel issues. Give me some pointers. Used a bunch of big words I didn't know. And I told him, I said, I don't know the big words, dude. Just tell me what to do. And he kind of laughed. Had a great conversation. Him and the wife both. We chatted around, talked quite a bit. Nice on people. The reception is super nice. I enjoy them a lot. But I did not leave there thinking, oh wow, this is going to cure me. I left there thinking, hope it gets better. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Headed out to the bike, and it had been raining, so my bike's soaking wet, seat's all wet. It's like, whatever, no big deal, it's just water. Hopped on the bike, and I actually headed over to the beach. Thought, well, I'll just ride down and check the beach out. And I probably should have went the other direction. Should have went down to Flagler Ave instead. Went down to 27. It's a little farther dry than what it needs to be. Checked up the water, and it was super high. It's like halfway up the ramp that you drive down to when the beach is open. The big waves were hitting the seawall, so it's just we're having king tides, and it's super deep waters around here. It's crazy. And they had a few non-locals, some tourists that are trying to play in the water. A couple of them getting kind of knocked down here and there by the rip tides and stuff. Aren't real great. So hung out there for a few minutes, not real long. Headed on back home. Got caught in the rain on the bike coming home, which wasn't a real big deal. I ride in the rain all the time, so it's not a problem. Just usually a lot better if I have a helmet on, which I did not have. So kind of ducked down in behind the windshield a little bit to kind of not get myself quite so beat up in the thing without a helmet getting smashed in the face with the rain. So got back here to the house, went ahead, and actually ironically it didn't rain that much, and I was able to dry myself off in the process of driving back here. Drove around, looked at a few other properties that I want to look at. Found a couple, just accidentally stumbled down a road. A couple more I was looking at in the process. On the way back I also stopped and looked at the house that we saw online, which I don't think would work for us because it doesn't have a garage. They had a 2-car garage. They converted into a 1-bedroom apartment, and then above the garage is another 1-bedroom apartment. So it's basically a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with 2 separate 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartments, which I think you could probably come close to paying for the mortgage with just those 2 apartments. Maybe not fully, but damn near. You could be 85%, I bet, if you had them 100% occupancy. You could be looking at 85% the mortgage payment, which would be a hell of a go. And the house would pay probably close to the mortgage payment again, and rent actually probably more with the yard. The yard's got a beautiful pool and stuff, so you could literally pay about double, at least 1.5 times after cost. You would be able to pay 1.5 times your mortgage payment with all the taxes, insurance, all the upkeeps, even paying 10%. Agency fee and stuff. Assuming there's no major problems in the house, you would be banking money from day one. And my thing, I just throw it back into it, pay it off much sooner. and it makes me want to look at buying it and just making it straight to a rental. The thought of spending 400 grand on it, but when I saw it, there's actually enough room to the side, to the west side there, that I think you could actually build another garage, and I could have myself a workshop / garage and an apartment above. Truthfully, you could really turn that thing into like a little mini complex. And the resort looking backyard, I didn't go in the backyard at all. Kind of looked through the gate, and it looks stunningly beautiful. So who knows? We might actually just see if we can go by there Saturday and just kind of nothing else, walk in the backyard and kind of take a look at it, because that would sell me on the place. The house itself, I don't think I'd ever live there, and it'd be a place I'd buy as a straight up rental property and go from there. And if those 2 apartments are already rented, or even the house is rented, it would change how much we get a mortgage for, like instantly. It becomes a business loan at that point. It's not really a mortgage, and it's a whole different thing. A little higher interest rate, but it's going to be, just a whole different thing for taxes, a whole bunch of issues there. So it is what it is. I have to see what that place with non-homestead exemption on the taxes. to check that out, but we'll see. Got back here to the house, went ahead, actually didn't have to change because it was, I dried off in the process of riding home after the rain. So hung out here with the dogs a little bit, talking with them. He's doing well. He's old, and he's not doing great. So went ahead and threw some, I had some skirt steak, it was shirt steak. I threw in the sous vide and then finished up on the grill. Karen went ahead and basically heated up some baked potatoes at the end there as I went up to finish the meat. Watched some Netflix, chilled out, had herself a wonderful dinner together. Karen did go for her walk, and actually I went with her. We went for our walk. Even after I had a shower, I was like, I'm not gonna be getting that hot. It's not that hot out there, but I did get a little sweaty because it's so damn hot. So went ahead, had a good little walk, had a nice little conversation out there, chatted a little bit about the whole day, talked about the chiropractor quite a bit. Got back to the house, had a wonderful dinner. Basically come out here to watch some Netflix, I watched some Prime, actually, my iPad, but sat here, I enjoyed myself a cigar while she watched whatever the hell she was watching. I think it's called Outsider, here's what it's called. It's like a woman who time travels back into, not like 1500 or some shit, like she goes back a long time ago, and during the war and a whole bunch of things and stuff going on. So Karen is ate up with it. I was enjoying it for the first episode or two. I just never, it was a little too much soap opera-y for me, and she used to really enjoy the hell out of soap operas, so she's enjoying this. Like, they got the same guys playing like this guy and that guy depending on the time frame, and I was like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. And then the guy looks like that guy, so I think it's that guy, but no, that's actually not him, and that's somebody else. And I was like, I don't care enough. So I need you to have my people. I need really to know who they are. Like, this is the boy, this is the girl, and like friends. None of them looked alike, and you didn't get them confused. You knew who the hell Joey was. So even like third episode, you didn't go, is Joey or Chandler? You knew who Joey was. Joey's the dumb one. So I need to be a little bit more in that in my shows, because I don't love shows that much, so to pay attention to it. But went ahead, wrapped herself up, headed to bed. Karen finally noticed my haircut. I don't know if you guys can notice. Got my first haircut since before Christmas last year. She trimmed it up for me one time, and it was getting way out of hand. It was super long again, so I finally went to the barber shop. I went there on Monday morning, people. I got my hair cut, and it took her till Thursday to find out that I got my hair cut. So not the most observant. She kept looking at me, and she'd like look at me. She'd get real like looking at me like, what are you looking at? And I'm like, what the hell? And then she's like looking at my eyes and stuff, and she's looking at my, like, never my hair cracked me up. I was dying. I'm like, any moment she's gonna realize, oh, you get your hair cut. Nope, not her. So definitely, yeah. I think I could buy another motorcycle. I could probably buy myself a different hot tub. I think there's a lot of things I could get away with out of a woman who's very observative. I could build a shop. I actually might use that to my benefit. I used to like, you didn't even notice I did this for you. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna stop telling her about this stuff and make her more oblivious to things, and then she won't notice when I do other dumb things. Like, I'll get another boat, maybe a couple more kayaks, who knows? So anyway, that's all I got for now. I know she doesn't notice my cigars that much. Thank goodness she doesn't count them out. So I'll have to start building multiple humidors to hide them from her. So, but anyway, that's all I got for right now. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.